Good morning, everybody. Scott Mayboy here, your financial Sherpa. Hope you all had a great weekend. Happy Passover and happy Easter to those who celebrated, and happy Easter next week or Palm Sunday to the Orthodox. So hope everyone had a nice weekend. Just wanted to comment on a couple things. I posted, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, an article about ways to avoid taxes in retirement. I think that is one of the biggest concerns people have when they retire, and you don't address it in your working years in many cases, because a 401k or an IRA does the exact opposite. Rather than address the tax issue in retirement, or now for that matter, you're kicking the can down the road to your retirement. And the problem with that is you're creating taxable income in retirement, which one means less spending money, because now you got to pay taxes on what you pull out. So if you pull out 40 grand from your 401k, you now have to pay taxes on the 401k, so your net is something less. It also impacts your Medicare cost. Your Part B Medicare is dependent upon how much money you are claiming as income. The other thing it impacts is your Social Security. So by having taxable income in retirement, not only do you have less money to spend at a time when you're not presumably making much money, you also have increased the cost of your Part B Medicare. You have also made your Social Security taxable. So the article I posted, and I think it was from the Motley Fools, but I could be wrong, it addressed 3 ways to have a tax-free retirement, which I thought was actually kind of crazy, because they left out what I would say is the most important one. So step 1, they said a Roth. Great idea. Unfortunately, with a Roth, you're capped on income if you can participate. You're capped on annual contributions. There are backdoor Roths and Roth conversions and all that. But let's say in general, if you make more than about 130 grand a year, you can't use it. If you want to put a whole bunch of money in there, you can't. It's capped at 6 grand a year. So it's nice, it makes sense, but it's limited. They talked about municipal bonds. That's fine, safe investment, but they average, 1, 2, 3%? So tax-free, but not much growth there. The other one they talked about is just a simple investment. Hold it for more than a year. Sorry, it's so foggy out here, I can't see the planes coming. They talk about a simple investment and just holding it for a year so you pay cap gains instead of income tax. Not a bad strategy, but that if you're going to do that, forget the 401k. What do you need it for? You're investing in XYZ mutual fund in a 401k, all you're doing is delaying taxes. Invest in that same mutual fund directly with the company, pay capital gains when you go and sell it. Certainly a better than income tax. But the method I use, which is a 7702 life insurance based retirement plan, tax-free growth, tax-free distribution. And that's the whole point. You don't want to pay taxes in retirement. Why not put your money someplace that has no cap? You can put in as much as you want to. You can take it out for any reason without any stipulations. The growth is uncapped. You can invest in market-based indexes which have no cap. So in terms of growth, you're going to get what you get in the market pretty much. And no taxes on distribution, whether you're alive or dead. So you need money for sudden home repair, you can pull it out. You want to buy a car, pull it out. You want to use it for retirement, kids' college, pull it out. There is no taxes on the gains whatsoever, alive or dead. So I think the most important way to have tax-free income in retirement was completely ignored in that article. But I think the concept of tax-free income in retirement is really important and often overlooked by most planners who are looking to grow, but never focus on the distribution or your healthcare costs, for that matter, in retirement. The only other thing I wanted to mention, so check out that article, comment, questions, whatever. The only other thing I wanted to mention, I'm doing another Medicare 101 this Thursday at the library. 2 sessions, one at 11:30 and one at 6. I'm doing it a little earlier. People said it was better to come straight from work. So this Thursday, everyone's welcome. It would be great if you let me know you're coming so I have enough printed material, but for the most part, show up 11:30, 6 o'clock, Winthrop Public Library, Medicare 101. It's 20 minutes to half an hour. Maybe more if you got a lot of questions, but essentially it's just an overview of the Medicare system in Massachusetts, which is different than the federal system. What a surprise. So if you have friends in New Hampshire or Maine or Rhode Island and they tell you what they did, doesn't matter. We do it differently in Massachusetts, and you need to know how we do it so that you don't get penalized. Any questions or comments, reach out. Have a great day, everybody. Sorry about the planes, and have a great day, Sherpitude.